This video is to describe and explain the role of the dummy half in touch. The dummy half is the person who stands directly behind the person who's played the ball. His job is twofold. The first one is to make sure that he distributes the ball to his other team members, or if he decides to, he can run with the ball to create a try scoring opportunity. In this video here we can see that the person in blue is the dummy half and this person in yellow here is the person who's about to play the ball. In this role here, or in this instance, he is a distributor of the ball. Let's see how he does this. We can see that he's picked the ball up from the player of the ball, passed it accurately to a running teammate, and then arrives immediately after the person has played the ball, so then he can then distribute the ball in a way that is seamless and allows his team to create as many meters going forward with as few touches as possible. There are only really two main rules that the dummy half must be aware of. The first one is that he cannot be touched in possession of the ball by any of the defensive players. If he does so, it's a handover to the opposition team. Likewise, if he decides that he's going to run with the ball and he's running past these defensive players and gets past them, he cannot score a try. He must pass it to a team member to score the try. If he does put the ball down behind the try line, he then causes a handover to the opposition team. The second role of the dummy half is to perform the skill or the strategy of the scoop. The scoop is where the dummy half, instead of passing the ball, picks it up and runs with the ball towards the defensive line. He will do this for three main reasons. The first reason is he will see a hole in the defensive line and he will try to run through it or exploit that hole. The second reason is that he will see a player that is in the defensive line who he thinks he can catch offside, therefore running past them or drawing the penalty. Or the third reason would be that if he sees an overlap that he could either create or exploit. Let's see how it is used in this particular instance. It is at this point that the dummy half picks the ball up and then instead of passing elects to run with the ball. I would say that is because he has identified that this player has been slow to make his retreat towards the 5 meter offside line. Let's see what happens. We can see that a try has been scored, and if we go back again we can see exactly why. He's picked the ball up and run towards the hole that is created between these two players here. We can see that this player here has decided to turn inwards and has forgotten about this player here. He's doing this because he thinks this player here, or the dummy half, will run through the hole and then score a try, well, get behind the defensive line. When he does that, he leaves that player unmarked and then the player is able to run in and score a try. The actual way that this player has performed the scoop is incorrect but effective for him. However, we will be discussing the correct technique of using the scoop or creating the scoop in a later video. These are the two main roles of the dummy half.